Alright everyone, this is Paul Gaither, this is Madden NFL 2, and this is our 49ers franchise, season number 2. We are playing against the Oakland Raiders. We already simulated in my little update video the Ravens versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. We got the rest of the games to simulate. We will get through that automatically by playing the game. But it's time to take a look at the individual matchups. First, we go to stats and info. We go to rankings. We see our team. We talked about it before. 6th in passing, 30th in rushing. Let's take a look at the Raiders and their defense. They're 30th against the rush, so not a good run team, not a good run defense. Is this time to break it off and get some big yards? We'll find out. Passing, 14th against. Decent matchup. So now, let's take a look at the Raiders' offense. 17th in total yards. No, total yards 14th. 17th in total offense. Passing yards 17th. 23rd with the rush. We are 5th with the rush. I think we're 8th against the pass. So, on paper, we should be better off against the Raiders. Now, roster management. Quickly, just to remember. First, we're going to look at defensive line. We play with a starting 3-4. So we have Bryant Young, 92 strength, Fisk, 88, and Spoto, 93 as our nose tackle, 6'4", 302 pounds. Like, McGrew is kind of our backup nose tackle. He's not as strong. Fisk would be, like, maybe better backup nose tackle, but we're going to say McGrew there because the other two guys are already starting. But we got our nose right here. Awareness could be better, could be a lot better, 43 and all that. But he's going to get that, collected. So, against the pass, like in nickel and dime situations, Andre Carter and Engelberger are out there. Okay? So, 75 strength, 80 strength, okay, whatever. It's more important the pass rushing ability, that 67, 69 awareness. Nice. So, not the greatest in the world. And there's no pass rushing moves in this game. There wouldn't be any pass rush, finesse moves, bull rush, block shedding. All that stuff came in the 7th generation of games. So all we really have is their physical abilities, which speed, strength, agility, acceleration, jump, all that. And so all this agility, acceleration, speed, that doesn't matter if they're being blocked, right? So the strength is kind of like the push, the bull rush. I think awareness pretty much is the go-to default rating for shedding blocks. So we don't have anything special out there. We don't have elite savvy pass rushers in terms of skill, but they also shouldn't get flattened completely out there. So we're going to see how they do. And with 72 speed, that is a respectable speed to close the distance against the quarterback when they shed the block. So let's take a look against the Raiders offensive line, which we know at least in that time period was really good. So, Barry Sims, 3 years pro here. Matt Stinkum, if I'm pronouncing it correctly, 92 strength and 83 strength. Like, a heck of a tackle. His awareness, just a little bit better than our guy. So, depending on who's starting, 6'5" at left tackle, advantage in strength for sure. And advantage in awareness, but not by a lot. And then here we got run block and pass block. And the pass block, that is a key area. They're not even in the 80s in pass blocking. So how are they going to hold up against the nickel and dime situations where we've got our pass rushers out there? Run block, 87 and 80. Hey, those are respectable numbers. At the other end, at right tackle, Lincoln Kennedy, legend. Does his overall drop? Because I know he's a heck of a monster of a player. I want to say he's like 90-something, either when the game starts and he dropped to 86, or in the next game, Madden 03. I kind of want to back out of the roster. Yeah, we've already saved our roster. Or not roster, our franchise. Okay, whatever. I haven't made any changes, but we'll save. Let's go take a look at Lincoln Kennedy. Did he drop his overall? That's what I want to know. So go to normal, go to options, go to rosters, go over to the Raiders. And left tackle, Sims I think started and he got better or something because they're both 2 years pro. But Matt here is playing there. Is he still on their team? I don't know. We'll find out. But we came here for Kennedy. So, yeah, he did drop, I think, 89 to 86. I think he does drop his overall. We can see the run block is 95, pass block 87, strength 93, awareness 92. Okay. So, game modes, load, franchise, rosters, Raiders, right tackle. Yeah, we can see the drop, right? I think 2 points in strength and a little bit in the other areas, so they actually drop him. He's not as good. And LJ Stone is a rookie draft pick for them. So those are the tackles in the situation. Now we remember our defensive tackles. So that's who's going to be going up against guards in the center, right? Those are the big matchups. So Steve is still on the team, 90 strength, awareness 96. So he's not going to be giving up very much against Fisk, is he? 92 run block, 84 pass block. That's going to be a dangerous inside combination. Barrett Robbins, the man who, let's just say, had some legal and possibly some mental stability issues the night before the Super Bowl, that this season is representing. And then the repercussions that happened afterwards. This man was considered one of the best centers in the game until that moment. So 88 run block, 89 pass block, 87 strength, 90 awareness. A solid player. And Mo Collins, another player I think dropped overall. We're not going to go hunting for that, but maybe he's just a higher overall in Madden 03. We can see decent run and pass block, better again in the pass, decent strength, decent awareness. This is something we want Bryant Young to take advantage of, right? Bryant Young has all of his awareness against this. I mean, I might even flip our matchup. I mean, I do like having Bryant Young dominating here. What do you think? You think it's a good idea? I think it's a good idea, have Bryant Young dominate him, but I'm thinking it could be a good idea to flip and have Bryant Young against Steve here, because Steve has 96 awareness, so have two wily veterans going at it, right? We've got defensive tackle, 94 awareness, Fisk, 79 awareness, and then if we face the Raiders, their right guard, equal. So we have, two equal matchups and see who wins, or should we just give up one matchup so we can dominate the other one? What do you think? Besides, I think it's kind of worth it to at least just play around and see what happens, right? That's what the fun of this whole thing is. We put John Engelberger back out there. Oh, look what happens to the awareness. Oh, they eat it. They eat it hard, huh? That's kind of crazy, isn't it? That might be affecting us in other methods, in other ways, right? Because Fisk is eating it there, too. We might have to just stick with... Yeah, we might have to just stick with the 4-3 defense. Yeah, they punish Bryant Young. We're playing with a worse version there, right? Okay, that's interesting. That's very interesting. So what if we put Young here, and we put Spoto here, and we put Fisk out here because he's already got a... No, what do we want? We want strength. We definitely want strength. So let's keep Fisk. Let's just reset the whole defense, right? But I want Spoto to be able to play. I think we can keep with a 4-3 defense, so when we come out like this, yeah, I think that's what we're going to have to do. I think that's going to have to be the play. I think we're going to have to do this and do this. And do this. Just keep it the way it was. Wow, they take a big hit. That's not cool. I think that's what we're going to have to do defensively, is give Spoto an opportunity in the 3-4 as a nose to play some games. And yeah, ask him to be the super strong guy right here and Engelberger right there. And I think even more than that, who's next? Who's got the highest awareness that can play there? Spicer there versus Engelberger 67. So it's actually higher there. It's kind of interesting to think about because Fisk and Young can be there. Spoto can just be that strong side, like between the tight end and the tackle, because we don't care. And then who do we want here? I don't care about the overall. 75 strength for Carter, and nice awareness here. A little awareness hit, but a lot less strength. Maybe just keep Engelberger out there. Right? That could be it. That could be it. And then in nickel, yeah, we've got... So now we still have Engelberger. That's the other thing that I like. I may have said it multiple times. Got Engelberger here on the edge. Right? On the right-hand side. But then when we go nickel and dime, he's on the other side. So, like, he flips, just like real players flip. And get Spoto a chance to play nose and to play between the tight end and the tackle with his high strength rating and just get playing time, get experience so he can progress. So what do you think about that? I want Valentine out there and Derek Smith there. Okay? We're here. Wow. Julian Peterson's the right out. Oh no, I thought that was overall. Julian Peterson's an 83. Yeah, I thought. I was scrolled over. I was like, oh wow, is Valentine even rated higher as an outside linebacker? No. Okay, that's fine. So that's good to know. It's very good to know that they get punished for their awareness by being in another position. But I still want the strength up front here. So what if we change that? And we have 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3 here. So I want the nose. Definitely be the nose. Okay, does this have to be an end? No, he doesn't. Yeah, he loses his awareness, huh? But I still want strength. So it's still like a 4-down lineman. They don't let us like super overload there. But this is a reason why we got our left end and our right end here. Spicer and Marquise Douglas, right? That is why we did that. Okay. Now, here, Valentine can be here. And instead of this, because we have 78 strength versus 63 strength. 60 awareness, 69 awareness, nice. But I think strength is going to matter more with Derek Smith. I'm going to take a guess there. And Winborn. I have to scroll over here. Ulbrich, Winborn. Ulbrich has 66 awareness. Winborn has 58 awareness. So we'll keep Ulbrich there aware. But also the speed. The speed, 77, 75. It's not going to be a world breaker, a world difference. Yeah. And then here, 63 strength, 69 strength. Nice. By Peterson. So yeah, we just got strong guys up front. That's the reason I want Ulbrich here. He's got a lot more strength than Winborn. We got a lot more strength on defensive ends. Like, we're just playing the goal line like that, right? Making the best use for our players. Okay? And with that, let's go to play week. Let's see if we can make a difference. We got the Raiders. And Seattle, Mike Holmgren. My profile. Again, Holmgren, Packers coach. Mariucci, coached under him. So we're going to use that playbook. It makes sense. We're going to use the throwback uniforms, especially with the broken version of these uniforms that have like the double layer. And let's go to play game. I didn't even do any of the other matchups. I noticed like the past 10 minutes, if you're watching with me this far, like you just play the damn game, right? Probably been shouting that at me. Play the damn game. Well, we'll play the damn game. But I like to see the matchups. The matchups are fun. That's what makes the game so interesting to me. Seeing how the wide receivers versus the corners, how the line on both sides match up. Right? I want to do a better job of that next time. Like, now that I've got my substitution set, second half of the season. We're 8 games in. There's 16 games a season. We got the second half of the year. We're going to see what we can do. I really want to see those matchups. O-line versus D-line, both sides of the ball. I want to see corners and wide receivers. Those are the matchups. Like safeties, running backs, linebackers, tight ends, whatever. Like, don't care. It's not a direct matchup. The direct, like, guys who face each other are outside linebackers versus the tackles, the defensive line versus the offensive line, right? That sort of thing. Corners, wide receivers. The Raiders have won the toss. They choose to kick. So, we're going to start the game with the ball, and we are going to go to settings. Okay, you know what? Can we go through as quickly as possible? Coaching strategy. 49ers. Offensive line. 99 strength. 96 strength. 89 from Newberry. 92 for Rice. 90 for Gragg. Raiders. Defensive line. 82, 81, 95, and 93. Russell and Grady Jackson. Two really good players here. There's the 99 guy. Was Grady Jackson the one in the getting the nod for the Pro Bowl, or was it Darrell Russell? I don't even remember right now. But lots of strength inside, and we definitely need it for those guards, right? 96, 89, and 92. And they just say, yeah, well, we got 95 and 93. Like, we kind of outclassed you a little bit. And that 94 awareness. Whew. Okay, so 81 and 82 strength outside. Raiders linebackers, injured for 4 weeks. So backup here, 65 strength when they just make contact with each other. And Beekert, 73 strength. They do not have Bill Romanowski. He's still with the Denver Broncos. But the other outside linebacker here is Aldridge. So 65 strengths at right. Just all the right outside linebackers are left outside linebackers. So 65, 66 strength. And the other ones, yeah, that kind of range. So that's what the linebacker, that's what the defensive line situation looks like for the other side of the football. Okay. And the wide receiver situation, I like to look at the awareness situation. 57, 71, 79. We can look at speed. They obviously have their speedy wide receiver out there. Our 49ers definitely have the route running situation here. And looking at the Raiders corners and our corners, you can see our awareness. Plummer and Washington. Washington has even more awareness, almost the same speed. Decent strength, not the best in the world. Decent acceleration and all that stuff. Catch, jump. Like, just overall decent. I can't look at Washington's card to see his height and all of that. Can I just see it if I go here? Yeah, 5'11" and 6 foot. So not identical height, but an inch apart. Like 5'12" is 6 foot, right? So Raiders defense, Hasty 6 foot, and Charles Woodson, obviously the legend there. So let's go to their corners situation. Charles Woodson, the super legend. They do not have Nnamdi Asomugha. Nnamdi Asomugha, I believe, is still playing for Cal whenever it's NCAA 03. So he's like 2 years away from joining the Raiders. But look at that decent awareness. Not so much speed. We can take advantage of that. But they're probably going to have Woodson on Owens out there. So that is the wide receiver and corner matchup. Settings. Yes, I do not care about Madden Challenge. Let's get in the game. Middle return. Controller down. Sebastian Janikowski. A couple times my microphone went red out. Too much noise. I think it self-muted. I'm not sure. So the opening kickoff gets returned where? Just outside the 20? Just inside the 20? I missed it. Grabbing my Coke Zero just outside the 20. 49ers come out to start the game. Split backs, tight end right. Back to throw. Scrambling a little. 1 yard completion to Stokes. So Stokes versus their second corner. That means they definitely have Owens up against Woodson. We got Owens, we could see him in the huddle there. 2nd and 10, not even really a 1-yard gain. Single back, tight end, and 2 receivers to the right, but the tight end is coming in motion across the formation. It's a handoff weak side, which they motioned him for. He bounces off a tackle, but a second defender is there to meet him and bring him down. Love the little tuft of grass. Say that not every time, but good little thing that they added there. And we're going to set up a 3rd and medium, 3rd and so-so situation. 3rd and 7 is considered 3rd and long, so there you go, 3rd and long. Split backs, tight end to the right, wide receiver in motion, I think, to be Twins left. So we've got a wide open field to the right, throwing to the left, just throwing to empty grass there with a wide receiver or a target out there. Not sure why Garcia couldn't make that completion. And we're going to go 3 and out after missing what looked like an easy completion on 3rd down. 11-minute quarters and only 1 minute and 2 seconds off the clock. So we respond with that bad offense previously with some more bad offense. Obviously, punt away, 3:47 on the hang time. Ball returned just outside the 40-yard line. Field position game is in the favor of the Raiders. They elected to kick, and it worked in their favor as their defense stood strong and got the ball back for their offense. That the coin flip didn't even matter for them. 1st and 10, Gannon. He's got weak eye, tight end right. Play action, and he looked like he was going to get drilled by Winborn. And he is able to escape and complete the pass off his back foot. Talk about trust in his offense and knowing where his guy's going to be. He had his back turned. He couldn't even see that tight end. He just turned around and flung it, I guess, on trust alone. Found a way to complete it. I thought he was going to get drilled for a huge loss. Great escape to pick up 3 yards, turning nothing into something. Draw play off to the right, and Charlie Garner, the former Eagle, and I know for sure former 49er, goes off the right side, makes contact with the corner, Washington, and pushes himself forward for extra yardage. That's going to set up a 3rd and short, and already the Raiders are outperforming the Niners on this opening drive. Ball near midfield. Fantastic camera angle for the battle in the trenches. Let's see who's going to win this battle in the trenches. They're letting the clock tick down, controlling it. Linebackers pointing out, center pointing out. The Raiders' offensive line clearly won that battle, even in the camera angle. All the silver helmets went from the left side of the screen to the right side of the screen. And Charlie Garner picks up an easy 1st down. Even though we went for strength, it's hard to match 90-plus strength across the line. Like, really, was it 92-plus strength across the board? Hard to compete matching up with that. And we didn't set our default playbook to 4-3. Can you believe it? I made that another mistake. Trying to focus on making a good video, and I stayed with the 3-4. Well, that's my mistake. Well, we've got a good pass out to number 81, who is not Tim Brown. I believe that's Hakeem. The Raiders had Tim Brown and Jerry Rice retire on them after the 1st season. So in real life, they would play together, and they would end up going to the Super Bowl against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. But here, they're not even in the league. And there is the play action that results in a sack in typical Madden fashion. Good job, Julian Peterson. Fantastic work. Rich Gannon sure's got to feel that one. Make them go backwards. 2nd and 17. This has got to be outside field goal range, right? Because the AI didn't want to kick from here, right? Gannon pass to the right, and it's intercepted Washington. That's his 4th interception on the season. What's up? What's good? Don't even let them punt. Just take the ball away. Single back, tight into the right. Handoff to the right. Inside. Cuts back across the formation. Breaks the tackle. That's right. That's a good run game. That's a kind of awareness I wouldn't expect out of his awareness rating, but you cannot set awareness sliders for offensive players. You can set defensive awareness. You cannot set offensive awareness. So that's whatever the default is. He saw that cutback lane. He found it and took advantage of it for 6 yards. Good strength. Weak eye, tight end right, fullback left. Garcia putting the man in motion close to the line of scrimmage. Hands it off to the right. Looked like he had space. Looked like he would have tried to bulldoze through that defender. Number 43 comes up and makes the tackle. I want to know more about that play. This is an easy handoff. This is Owens in motion here, and he's taking on the safety. So that's exactly what you really want to happen here. And he's going up against a corner. You should just lower your shoulder and run through the man. But we can also see the lack of vision. In one play, he's got good vision. The other one, he doesn't just go forward for more yards. I guess he's trying to get rid of him and take him on. And I guess he just lost. So congratulations to 43 for taking down a running back in open field. And on the flip side, if you're Kevin Barlow, you let a corner take you down? Come on, son. A fantastic camera angle is back. It looks like another weak eye tight end right because it's close to us, and looks like 40 is further away for Beasley. Back to throw on 3rd and short. He's going to sling it out. Looks like they were trying for a screenplay, but they completed to Owens. Move the chain. Get to the 50-yard line or darn near close to it. I say it looked like a screenplay. Yeah, you look 79 and 62 are going out, like to protect on a screen. But Garcia said, nope, I have a matchup where Woodson is not there. Charles Woodson is not respecting Owens. Yeah, we've got Owens out here in that individual matchup. And yes, this is a screen. And instead of throwing it with blockers in front of him, still probably would have been the better call. Catch it and just run upfield with those blockers. Can't complain when you complete it and you move the chains. Ball close to midfield. 1st and 10. 5:45 left to play. Strong eye tight end, right? Handoff. It is a handoff, not a play action. He gets off to the edge, and you again get taken down by the corner. Hey, picked up the 1st down. Happy with that. Nothing to complain in that regard. But 43 is taking you out. When we get to the sideline, we're going to have a talk, son. You should not be going down against a corner. Ace formation, Swift in as the 2nd tight end. Single back. Garcia's letting the clock burn down. Handoff to the left, up the middle, and he just gets met and taken down, even potentially for a loss of 1, I think, behind the line of scrimmage. Number 33 for the Raiders, having none of that run game. 2nd and 10, 2nd and 11, I'm thinking. Back to the line of scrimmage. There they go. Okay, looks like we got 3 wide receivers, tight end to the right, 2 receivers to the left, single back. Garcia under center, as usual. Takes the snap, looks to throw. Got some time in the pocket, throws it across the formation. Clark makes the good catch. Pro Bowl appearance last year. Madison was given the starting nod. I think more because it's just a video game and we couldn't see them in training camp and OTAs and preseason. But I gave Madison the nod and he just wasn't putting up numbers. They were missing him. Not missing Clark here. Garcia back to throw. Over to the right. Looks like he's got Owens in a crowd of bodies. Terrell Owens, T.O. Tough catch in traffic. Hangs onto it. Picks up a little more. Offense is moving. Far better than that first possession. And Owens is one of the important factors here. Good block on a safety. Some good catches. Barlow with a couple of solid carries. Single back. Tight end to the right. I'm assuming the two receivers to the left. It's a toss out to the right to Barlow. What are you going to do this time, sir? At least, no. Looks like 43 is still tackling here. 3 times you're matched up against a corner, and 3 times you come away getting brought down by the corner. Let's take a look at that pitch. It still picks up 5 yards. Still got to be happy with that. But Hasty, someone's got your number. And Hasty with the block shed. You know, Stokes can't maintain or take over that. So Hasty's not only shedding blocks, but taking out the running back one-on-one. Give that man credit. I want to look at his stats. I'm not trying to discredit Hasty, but you're a runner, and you're going downhill, and you're facing the corner, you got to take him out. That's like the one matchup, the corner. I can understand if it was Woodson taking you out, but... Anyway, we've got Ace, we've got Swift to the left. Handoff, weak side again, this time inside the tackle, outside the guard, between the tackle and guard. Picks up solid yards by the veteran, Garrison Hurst. Spelling for Kevin Barlow as the play goes on. I've said before, I love having the veteran Garrison Hurst having limited touches so he can contribute with fresh legs. Speaking of which, handoff to the right, and he gets taken down by the outside linebacker, which is far more respectable. Good vision out there, good run off to the right, and we are having more success with that Mike Holmgren playbook. It's just a far superior playbook. I mean, most all the plays are the same, but I guess the play call frequency or style. Pitch to the right. Looks like he's got the touchdown. The veteran, he gets it in. What's up? What's good? What's good? What's good? Points on the board. That's what it's all about. Running the ball off to the right-hand side. What's up? That was beautiful. If it's not too late, I'm going to grab the control. We're going to take a look at it this angle. Just a nice little pitch. Fullback out there. Owens said, okay, well, if J.J. Stokes can't finish the block, maybe Owens can. Oh, as Hasty tries to get off the block, Owens says, no, not today. Not happening until it is too late. Owens making a difference out there. And then Beasley meeting the safety. A clean road, a clean path, and falling forward for the score instead of setting up first and goal or whatever at the inches. There's Hurst with his fresh legs, contributing to the team with limited carries, being the veteran with the intelligence when it matters most in the red zone, right? Let Kevin Barlow, the younger man, I'm not trying to run him into the dirt, but let him go out there and grind out the yards in between the 20s. Let him get all that tough yardage, and then bring the veteran in with fresh legs over the course of the season with his higher awareness. Let him go out there, find the holes, and punch it in. And Kevin Barlow, if you continue to be a good back for us, which was so-so, it was all right, but you got replaced by Frank Gore for good reason. You keep being a good running back for us in this franchise mode, same will happen to you. We'll find a young running back to carry the load, and you'll come in as the experienced veteran with fresh legs. So it's just kind of doing to others, right? It's the cycle of running backs. With a 7-0 lead, 1:49 left to play in the quarter. The Raiders get it. After a touchback, they get the ball on the 20. Tight end right, single back. Handing it off weak side. Found a good hole inside. That's expected. Picks up around 5-ish yards. Yeah, Charlie Garner, former 49er, had a huge season, at least one huge season, before getting a big contract with the Raiders. I believe he chose to hit free agency, that he did not want to re-sign with the Niners, that the Niners didn't want him. Man in motion, handoff weak side, and Julian Peterson cleans it up before the running back is able to follow the fullback through the hole, because if Peterson is half a second late, that ball is shooting right up the left side, right behind Richie. Peterson with a huge play there. I almost want to take a look at that again before they snap the ball this way. Yeah, tight end to the right, sent their man in motion because they started out with twins left. And there is space, clearing out here, popping there and shooting through this hole. But Peterson unblocked, kind of tries to account for him, but he had space as a user especially. Follow here, cut in here, see what happens. Peterson with a big time play. Trips left, a triangle is to the left. Back to throw, looking, getting pressure again, and the old man is scrambling, and he drags the tackler past the first down marker. As a Niner fan, I'm not happy seeing Gannon, of all people, scrambling for a first down. But as a Madden fan, as just running this franchise, that was a heck of a run, huh? That's just entertainment right there. And Gannon's like, hey, we're all wearing helmets out here. We're all legal to get hit. I'm just trying to help win some games. Split backs, sending the tight end in motion, changing the strength of the formation, but back to throws, got protection on both pockets, mixed the completion for number 87. Looks like Carter is the name on the back of the jersey. Not going to be enough for a first down. And let's see where they spot the ball, because I think he caught it closer to the first down marker, but this game tends to not give you the best spots in the world. And that's the end of the first quarter. 7-0. Raiders with their second opportunity. So running the ball has milked and drained the clock a lot. Looks like we've got an I formation. I don't know if it's a jumbo I. It's a pass play. Pass to the right. Hand between the ball and the receiver. I believe that's number 33, Washington, coming up with a solid deflection. So not a good decision by Gannon on where to throw, but it's second down. Kind of surprised he didn't decide to go downfield or run play action, but it's also Madden, so I'm not surprised. Third and short, what, 2-ish yards? Yep, 2 on the marker. Are they going to run this one? Let's see the push up front. If they do, it's a pass play off to the right again, and 33 is there to clock the receiver, but it's not going to be enough. They're going to move the chains, and that devastating hit that could potentially cause concussions with heads banging off the turf. Hakeem, the speed receiver, 98 speed, just catching short yard passes. Can't blame him, though. If you've got to respect Azahir Hakeem's speed, then just throw it short if the corner's got to play off. But what a nasty hit. Come on. Pitch right into a cluster of bodies. Doesn't matter. Charlie Garner, the machine. I don't know what his real nickname is, but the man just keeps producing. Definitely Hall of Good. Like, not a gold jacket man, but someone I would definitely put in the Hall of Good. Weak eye, tight and right, back to throw. Good completion. Gannon just doing Gannon things. Right? Won an MVP for a reason. Doorbell ring. I'm not going to answer it. Dog is going crazy. I mean, he's not barking, but he's literally whining. Like, let me out. Let me go see who's at the door. He loves to see who's at the door. 7-0. First and 10. Gannon putting a good drive together. Handoff to the right. A little bit inside. Engaged with the defender. I'm not sure. Was that 33? Was that Washington with the tackle? Was that Shoulders? Just because they focus the camera doesn't mean that's who made the tackle. But good hole right here. Like, Mo Collins isn't touching anyone yet, but Kennedy getting the fantastic push, which he deserves. Right there. That huge just bam against Bryant Young. The tight end clearing out the right-hand side. And so, yeah, it's just the safety in the hole along with, right here with Derek Smith. Ooh! Collins just destroys Valentine. Valentine, what are you reading to make you go here? Obliterated. Who else was obliterated? My nose tackle. But can you blame it when it's two guys? Right? When you've got a really solid center in Barrett Robbins, and you've got a really solid guard, you're just going to get overwhelmed by two other guys, especially that side push. It's just going to happen. But Derek Smith, the low tackle here. Bam! It's good animations. Madden 02 isn't a great game, but it has its moments, huh? Bang! Whack! He got developed! Back to throw, over the middle. Nice completion to the tight end. 3 completions in a row, moving the chains. Really should reset it to the default 4-3 defense. We've tried the 3-4, and we've actually got, like, what, 9th against the pass, 5th against the run, but we really got to go back to that 4-3. I hope this is enough playing time and experience for Spoto to develop for the next year. Looks like we've kind of got a twist blitz in the middle, and Carter gets the ball with Ahmad Plummer, the easy tackle. That should bring up a second down after a 2 to 3 yard gain. Raiders with a very efficient drive, which is understandable from John Gruden. Gruden also worked under the Mike Holmgren coaching tree. I believe he worked as an assistant and all that under Mariucci and Andy Reid and all that. Pitch to the left, gets around the edge. Those are dangerous plays. Those are plays that turn into scores. Whenever you can get around the corner, when you get around the wide receiver and corner block, like get on the edge and the corner, those turn into something. So we can even see here the push that we see from Barrett Robbins versus our 93 strength nose tackle, Spoto. Like, I hope like there's an awareness issue that he can get better at. We tried here moving Valentine to switch with Derek Smith just to hope that maybe we get more mobility out of this position. Doesn't seem to matter. They seem to be kind of blitzing both. Getting picked up here. Pitch out. Can't shed either of these blocks. And it is, in fact, Valentine. That's what I thought I saw made the tackle. He gets off and he just uses his raw speed to chase down the play. And that's a nice clean tackle. We said he has 88 tackle as a rookie. The man has got great speed, great instincts, and just great form. Touchdown saving tackle. Flying across the field. Don't care that he's a 62 overall. He's fantastic. Might even have him start over Derek Smith in the 4-3. There he is. Speaking of which, he doesn't make the actual tackle. Bryant Young does. Good job, Bryant Young. I hope Young's not hurt the way he's pounding on the ground. But Valentine is right there to be involved. I think Valentine is going to be our best undrafted free agent. He might have been drafted and not signed by the game, but he might be one of the best like free agent, like open rookie pickups we'll ever get. He's just a fantastic player so far. Absolutely fantastic. Brandon's not being penalized too much, right? Good solid throw, good pressure. Watching that offensive line interaction right there. Right? Against Lincoln Kennedy, like the fight is just for real. Right here. But I saw some decent pressure. And yeah, it was Spoto, but it took him some time. Gets in there, slices through, faces another offensive lineman. And is it Valentine? Wow, right after shedding one block, I think Spoto is still in the Barrett Robbins animation. Yeah, I don't think he ever gets an animation with Mo Collins. And it's Valentine who drops Mo Collins. Just blasts him. And they almost got to the sack, but forced the throw. 3rd and 7, picking up yards after the loss on 1st down. Is it 3rd and goal or 3rd and 7? Can they get the 1st down? I don't think they can get the 1st down. Yeah, it's 3rd and goal, 7 yards away. Back to throw, looking off to the right with the catch. And there they are. Touchdown, Raiders. The autumn wind is a pirate. Hakeem, we knew would be a problem, and he is a problem for us. Both teams struggling on their first possessions, then getting in the end zone in their subsequent second possessions. Kick is away, is good. And there they are. 15 plays, 74 yards, 6-yard pass from Gannon. .646 left to play in the half. Both teams trading punts and then trading scores. Raiders will get the ball to start the second half. So the Niners need to make very good use of this possession in a game that seems to come down to time of possession. What a hit! I would not want to be number 87 in that situation. Paycheck is nice, but when you got to get laid out like that, woo, and then keep going and hold on to the football. Ball to the 21-yard line. 1st and 10, 6:38 to play. I formation, tight end right. Moving the strength of the formation to the left, and it is a handoff to that side with the edge. Clark with a decent block, but Barlow not reading either to take it wide outside or to cut inside and plow through. He just kind of runs into the guy that Clark is trying to block. Not sure what he's doing there, but hey, it picks up 5 yards. Could have been better. Not sure if he'll be better as his awareness raises over time. Single back, tight end right. I think 2 receivers to the right as well. I think we've got a 3-by-1 formation. Hand off to the right. They had a pulling guard. Didn't go anywhere. He's got the edge. He's going down the field, and he, I think, gets tackled again by the corner. Not sure if that's a safety. Good yards per carry. Good ground attack. Really enjoying this Holmgren playbook. It was pretty successful for us last year. I was messing around with alternative options. 2 receivers to the left, tight end to the right. Single back. Garcia under center. 5:33, toss right, another run to the edge. He gets around it, and he again goes down to the corner. I would love to see what the tackle rating is versus the break tackle rating. At a certain point, I want to know. So if I go here and I say ask Madden, you think ask Madden's the proper thing? Let's flip it so we can run. The game says, hey, power toss, that's what we should call. Coaching strategies. Our halfback has 68 strength. That's going to be important. 68 strength and 78 break tackle. The Raiders corner, 68 and 78 break tackle. 68 and 78. So we're stronger than him by 15 points. And 78 break tackle versus 57 tackle. Look, something has to be done. Sorry, Hasty's having a good game. Not trying to, sabotage things. But at what point? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. The recommended Madden Mania Madden Manifesto is computer 4 tackling, user 2 tackling. It increased a little bit because we had massive broken tackles. But there's got to be a point here where the computer, we're just out, to the talent. We're outmatching that corner. Let Hasty have his great game. Congratulations, Hasty. I'm not trying to butcher and steal it away, but let's move that tackle rating by 1. Okay, we do have control. We are going to send a man in motion. We're going to send the fullback in motion, and we're just going to tap the A button and let the computer run it. Fullback picks it up, gets around the corner. See, I don't mind Woodson making the tackle. I don't mind Woodson making the tackle at all. And if Hasty's just having a baller game, but he is outclassed in strength, he's outclassed by like 20-something points. I think 20-plus points. I think it's a 57, so 21 points in tackle versus break tackle. That shouldn't be happening. Not consistently. Once in a while, but not consistently. Toss to the right. Here's a chance. And he blows through him. That's better. I don't want to mess too much, so I'm not going to mess with tackling. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 15 instead of 14 running back ability. Is that going to be too much? Do we got to dial it back? That was pretty good. Like, give Hasty his props. Man's having a day. At least this time, like, it was a good fall forward. Near formation, I believe it's called near because the halfback is near the tight end. I think that one's near. And over the middle, incomplete. Intended for T.O. There's Chucky. I don't know what he's shouting at. The coverage. I'm lucky that it was dropped. He's saying, there you go. That's what I want to see. Breaking up a pass. I don't know. But Chucky was the focus right there. It's third down, right? Yeah, 3rd and 9. Run to the right, 1 yard. Pass incomplete. Looks like we got 4 wide, single back. First is back there. Throw over the left side. It is caught. Stokes, who had a great first season last year. Not doing too poorly. Not too shabby this year. I believe I have my substitution set up so that Stokes is the far left one and Owens is in the slot next to Stokes. And on the right-hand side is where I have the lesser receivers, where I have Ty Streets and like our rookie playing when they play with 4 wide. 2 receivers to the right. We got trips action 3-by-1 because of the tight end. We got 3-by-1 formation. Back to throw. Throw-ins to Owens. And T.O. cannot make the catch in traffic. Man has made some really good catches. Does not make the catch here. It was a good shot, a good effort. 2nd and 10, 3:25 left in the half. Ace formation, Swift to the left. Play action after an established run game. That's what's up. Throws in double coverage to get the ball knocked away. Bracketed coverage, and Garcia thought that that's where he should go with the football. Not sure I agree with that decision. We'll hear our neighbors. Maybe. I don't know if the microphone picks that up, but I can certainly hear them out the window. It looks like we've got 4 wide receivers, and I think the strength is to the left-hand side in terms of talent. Hurst is still back there. Garcia to throw, looking left, and he does have the catch. Where are they going to spot the ball? Because I believe it's initially caught beyond the first down marker. Are they going to spot that for him, or are we going to have 4th and short? It's going to be 4th and short. I just do not understand the spotting in this game. So he goes back to throw. I mean, maybe watching the replay will explain it. But the ball is clearly caught. Well, the connection is here. But 1, 2 feet control, that makes sense. The ball is initially caught here. Control is established here. Unless I'm mistaken, in the modern NFL, they have the most forward progress for a catch. I think that would be a touchdown if his body caught it in there and he came down. Like if he was coming back this way, I think they'd call it a touchdown. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'd love to know officially. But it looks like it's spotted here because that is where control is established. I think the modern NFL, to try and open up offenses, are trying to give the most forward position of the football. Just because it helps offense. It makes the game, quote, more exciting and all of that. So, I might be wrong about that. But Jason Elam, 11 plays, 38 yards. Field goal, unable to punch it in for the score. The Raiders have a chance to double dip. March down the field, score, get the ball in the second half, and just pile on. This is how you can lose control of football games if you can't play good defense here. This is how teams take it over in real life. You have a 4-minute offense, or 4-minute offense is to run the clock, but you've got 3-4 minutes, whatever, to get down the field, and there's a brutal hit. You got the time. If you have the scheme, you can methodically matriculate the ball. The mentor! You can matriculate the ball down the field, burn up the clock, punch it in, get it back in the second half, do the same, have 14-point turnaround, and just put the other team on the field when they don't even touch the ball in defense. But that's not going to happen right here, at least not with a run like that. Charlie Garner gets blown up in the backfield, and me talking about wanting to go to the 3-4 defense, 4-3, the penalty. Oh, there you go. That's probably why they come out with the 4-3. So he's in his natural position without a penalty to awareness. Of course, it helps whenever you don't even block the man. Like, here, Robbins, he plays patty cake on the side. Well, there you go. They try to pull the guard here, backside, with the weak eye formation going across. This is why the tight end needs to go all the way across and set before you snap this ball. I know he's coming up to pick up the man here, but there's a total cluster. You're not going to get Julian Peterson blocked very well here. If you even go outside, he's going to shed. This is just not good scheme by the AI. And there is the shed by Julian Peterson. So, future note to all you Madden players out there, do not do that. Not good scheme. Can't say, oh, the game is bad. I mean, it is, but don't call bad scheme and then blame the game. Oh, and a fumble, and the defense recovers. What's good? What's good? The fear of the double dip. You're letting the Niners get the ball back. The handoff. The weak side handoff with Richie around the corner. I don't know who you're trying to fool with this play design. I don't know. You're trying to hand off here and you're going to help him spin out and back to Richie here. I don't know what the thought process is. And how about Valentine? Second time just putting Collins on his back. I don't know what to do. Barrett Robbins drops him and Valentine drops here. I don't care that he didn't make the play. Jumping up in the air, leaving your feet. The linebacker just knocks it out and then takes the ball. How about Valentine just making plays out there? He didn't make the tackle, but Valentine putting on a highlight reel, don't you think? .208, 8 seconds before the 2-minute warning. Handoff weak side, and he gets around the edge, and he's going to go. Is he going to go the whole way? Is he going to keep his feet? No, he's not. He's still going to get brought down, but he gets a heck of amount of yards there. How much of that is the halfback ability we said? Does that influence his vision? I'm not sure. The defense here with their concrete feet, trying to commit inside, not what you're looking for. Our rookie here, Brown, just dominating up front in the run game with his 99 strength. Like we want him to, getting a push out there. Wow, what a situation. Ty Streets sealing out there. Owens, of course, is going to seal. Absolutely great work. That's technically a broken tackle because they make contact in that animation. And then finally a tackle, not by 52. But I'm betting that this is qualified as a broken tackle because that animation fires off. Too bad it wasn't a shoulder charge to get in the end zone. Heck of a play. Heck of a call. Is that the difference? 15 running back ability versus 14 running back ability. Is 15 too powerful? Should I dip it back down because Barlow's running too well for his ratings? I don't know. Should I drop it back down to 14 and lower the tackle rating? Not sure. face mask. Like automatic first down, half the distance to the goal. Great job. I don't know, is that the clue at halftime? I might do that. I might drop it back down to 14 and reduce the tackling from 4 to a 3. I don't want the tackling to be atrocious, but we need to find a solution so that when our runners outclass defenders, we see it play out on the field. Is 15 the right number so that they can make those reads? I mean, there's nothing to complain about for the read that he made, and he makes the read there as well. Should I drop it because he doesn't have that much awareness? Should this kind of awareness be reserved for a Marshall Faulk kind of 99 awareness guy to make these cuts? What do you think? I think we should kind of match it. It's like, oh, well, you take advantage of it when you score a touchdown, and then you take it away when the other team has the ball. I don't know. Yeah, I don't want to be that guy. I'm going to let Charlie Garner and all them have their opportunities to end the half, to start the second half. When the Niners get the ball back, I'm making the change. But because I want to be fair. I don't like, oh, well, I got the touchdown, and now the Raiders, you're going to have to eat it. I'm going to change the ratings on the Raiders. Like, no, I'm going to give both teams their chance. Best as often as I can. Or is that the right amount? I don't know. 15 feels good. I mean, that's a logical play. Should that be reserved for elite runners? I don't know. He made 2 really good reads. And we saw the good read he made when we had it back at 14 towards the beginning of the game, when he had the cutback. So, I'm not sure. I think we've seen some pretty dumb reads, though. I think we even saw a few dumb reads, like with the blocks. I think even when Barlow was trying to run behind Clark, he didn't make the best read. It's not going to be a human, but this might be the setting. I might not dumb it down. I don't know. Charlie Garner should get something. He fumbled, but let's see how they play. 1:52 left in the half. Split backs. Are you going to pass? Pointing out the play. The linebacker. Freaking-cepted. 5th interception on the year. Is that right? 3 turnovers. I think 2 on the game for Washington. Gannon, this isn't the Super Bowl. You're playing the Niners, not the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. You don't have to throw 5 interceptions today, sir. I know you don't have Rice and you don't have Brown, but hey, gifts are gifts, right? Gets around the edge, fights with 36. Is that Derek Gibson? I want to say that's Derek Gibson. It's 36. I'm not sure. Not a Raiders aficionado. 36 feels like that's Derek Gibson. Clock is ticking. We're fine with that. 2nd and 7. That was not spectacular running, so whatever. Double wing right with Eric Johnson back there. Back to throw. Blows up a man. I think these linebackers just blow up offensive linemen. I don't know how much of it's to give credit to Valentine. But yeah, we see right here. Boston just gets blasted. I think that's just the game's kind of like, yeah, we want to be like epic. I think that's like the break block thing. Because it's so ridiculous. And I don't want to increase pass blocking. Because the rest of pass blocking looks really good. This is Darryl Russell. The 99 overall. And he's just like far better than this guy. And he just goes black. This is the one that should have been blown up. But it is what it is. There's only so much that can be done. Do not want to increase pass blocking. Do not want to decrease block shedding. I think we have it in an overall good spot. We can just enjoy crazy moments, right? Back to throw. Under pressure. A wobbly pass. But the veteran Clark comes up with the key catch that I don't think Madison would have come up with. Timeout is called after the first down. Ball not officially in the red zone as it's placed on the 21-yard line. Raiders come out in their base 4-3 defense. They never seem to respect three wide receivers, which the Niners have. Two to the left, right and right. Handoff weak side. Sheds the tackle of the linebacker and then gets ganged up on. The weak side run. The Niners call a run and then a timeout. Not sure what they're thinking in that regard. I guess just trying to get the ball in the hands of their ball carrier. See if you can do something. But pickup of about 2 to 3 yards. It says 2, but we can see it's almost a full 3. Similar formation. No, 4 wide. No tight end. Throwing it out to the left. This time it is caught again. Where is it going to be placed? Will this one be for the first down, or is this also going to have control of the ball? The way I saw the blue line, I think they're going to give him the first. And how much you want to bet? Yeah, there's the first down. How much you want to bet? Just like last time, he's going to spike the ball and then kick the field goal. Because that seems to be the logic of this game right now. Whereas he can't because he has more play clock time, so he can't do that stupid play. Instead, he throws the touchdown. What's up? To Owens. Back of the end zone, back line route. Garcia playing well. Owens playing well. Much better season than last year. Jason Elam lining up for the extra point. What a way to just pour it on. A takeaway with a forced fumble, an interception takeaway. So worried about the double dip. And it turns out we got to double dip because of takeaways. Giveaways by the other team. And now the Raiders don't even really have a chance. Not to win, but in this half to do anything. 24 seconds left. They're going to need a big play or anything. They'll probably just run it out. They'll probably go to halftime. And they're going to have to figure something out. What a change of events to blow this game open. Other than Hakeem, they don't really have the weapons to respond. We'll see how Garner is able to play. We'll see how they're tight end, and we'll see what Hakeem can do. Difficult name to say. Bronson. Zach Bronson with the tip. Both players with the same animation. Toss out to Richie. That's not realistic. He's not bleeding from the forehead. If you know anything about the Raiders and John Ritchie, you'll understand that comment. And if you don't, look up. Go ahead, step away, Google John Ritchie bleeding forehead. That's what I'm talking about. He does it all the time. He had pads and stuff, bandages, and he constantly bleeding. Handoff up the middle right. Garner is a heck of a ball player, I'll tell you that. In real life, and so far in the game. He's got that fumble. He's been given some bad play calls. But we are going to go to halftime. And as we go to halftime, I hope that you enjoy the halftime show. 24-7. There's no halftime show. I am going to take a break. Nature is calling. And even if I miss something exciting, it's 24/7. Call me when it's extra exciting. Because even if it's becomes 27-14, still got a while to go. So I'll see you when I get back. There's the kneel down. There's a start. 80 yards to go to score. Ball in the 20.